So we get 1 more minute for me to start. So, on behalf of the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, we want to welcome all to this press conference. I feel like say I come back home to say I've been here today before I get my appointment. So a special privilege back for come engage in this press conference where the minister and the deputy minister of the ministry, then the one for me be a guest chair. But as usual, as soon as you know, normally we can start with waiting the happen across government for the news, and then we will accommodate. I will introduce my panel where we get today. When people already in public service, where they work, where they deliver, where they can share with you the expertise on the various things that they do, and then challenges them back as well, and where the plans them by the various areas where they do. And we also get to member of parliament where now somebody who is very strong, we don't get a parliament for some time. We also go share with you with a parliament in your role for how the people are with how they work. But as usual, we can start with the normal updates. We know say on the 18th of March, His Excellency President be received the World Bank Country Director for Sierra Leone, Ghana, and Liberia, when Mr. Robert Talioshan O'Brien, a lodge, state lodge. During the meeting yesterday, they discussed how government and the World Bank they try for help for see how we will improve we macro and microeconomic fundamentals in the country, and also how they work for make sure say we be able to address poverty in the country. And during the meeting, the president will tell the World Bank Country Director about what the government they do, and also about how we medium-term national development plan we president will launch, how we also decide we process, and also with development. And the World Bank bossman will tell the presidency the plan will launch align with World Bank the work they do. Also, the president don't renew the appointment of people and way they work now the Human Rights Commission. So the chairperson when Patricia Nanson Danema when the chair, the vice chairperson himself when Victor Elisa Lansana Esquire when the vice chair, Commissioner Hassan Sambayaja and Commissioner Simit Lavali. President we don't give the other 5-year term mandate they start from the 12th of April pursuant to section 4 subsection 1 of the Commission Act 2004. Also, President yesterday they opened the roundtable energy sector discussion where 2 days program we started yesterday, where all the stakeholders them in the energy sector, where they together yesterday in the New Bookfields Hotel for discuss about energy and how we for address the challenges and how we for work on the various plans that were in the energy sector, where the president be opened yesterday in the New Bookfields Hotel. Also, we get a delegation of 7 executive directors from the African Development Bank Group, where Don Can Salon, on a 5-day consultation mission where they aim for make them deepen the relationship between the African Development Bank and Salone. Also, the Minister of Information and Civic Education, when Chain Oba, don't deliver a statement on driving accountability and leadership, accelerating gender equality in and through education. We do so at the UNICEF headquarters in New York on the 14th of March. We carry on with the news. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation at Salone, Timothy Kaba, also will visit Algeria on the 15th of March. We engage in discussion with the counterpart in Algeria, Ahmed Attaf, for discuss on how the two countries then we also now in a Security Council, therefore work for deepening cooperation and also for further work with the Security Council. Also on the 12th of March, the Ministry of Finance, in collaboration with the National Council for Civic Education, NACID, they launched something they call Citizens Guide to the National Budget. We simplify how the national budget, with the Minister of Finance, be read in Parliament, how they work for ordinary people. Also on the 15th of March, the Islamic Development Bank, they conclude a 5-day mission where they can appraise new proposals and projects there by the agriculture sector, specifically on the Cassava Valley chain, and also they look at the Kambia Kamakwe road construction with the Apple, and also on projects they will get for doing health and social safety in the country. Also from Bombali, we rally for town and say back the district council, Bombali in partnership with the European Union, then commissioned the newly constructed student hostel where students they use now the University of Makeni Leone campus na Makari Chiefdom Bombali district. This project now the European Union, like I say, now informed with the government of Sierra Leone. This last one they tell you say, as far as development concerned, with government there are 3 distinguished people there. When they work now 3 different sides, but all they work based on service delivery. And on the immediate left, I will start with somebody we all sabi, we they call Mr. Mada S. Penje, we na the Director General Guma Valley Water Company, we they for make sure say we they na freedom for make we dey water. But the owner self know say normally the ministry can use this platform for with people who they deliver service. Because challenges that keep there, owner self can get questions that they want to ask. So now I make it there for can talk to and engage on. But I'll come to shortly lines with this other panelists there. We also get the brother when a young man also when a good professional. We also be just join government in October after I work internationally. President called her because of an expertise. We are the new director on the Directorate of Science, Technology and Innovation, DSTI. We in an office with the State House. We also the spearhead. Bokuba putting them on technology, innovation and science. INSEF, therefore, can talk to Winaya today about where we come, where we don't make the progress we don't make so far, the challenges that we did, and also the plans that we get. But we will not say government divided into 3. We get the executive, then the judiciary, and then the legislature. For make government work, Parliament always provide oversight. Then CSF gets opinions and views about how service delivery go. So now we get my sister and also a distinguished member of Parliament, when Honorable Rebecca. Yeah, Kama, we are member of Parliament for Kono District because of the proportional representation district block system. We will also can share your opinion and views about how you feel say Mr. Penge will work now the water resources, and also with Brother Malik, we also can do with the STI business. How them as parliament see the work and waiting and feel say they can able to do more and do better. So on that note, we start with water. They say water and life. And because water and life, we start with water. And I go on for invite Mother for can talk to me about, firstly, people have been confused between Guma Valley and Salwako. So we will finally start here now and make that clarification there. But also because of the experience and your expertise, you don't work now for a long time. What make you also tell me what's the progress way you don't make so far on the leadership? What are the challenges that we did? Because also there are serious challenges that we did. And what are the plans that we did to make we improve service delivery and fleet for water business? Because we know say questions don't carry we don't ask, but number water. Because of water and life. So what we can normally do by the program, we give 7 minutes. So we will use the first 5 for talk about NTI and the last 2 for summarize. And then when you come on in now, we will go to the other panelists then for them to send me their contribution. So over to you, Madam.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Sierra Leone. First of all, may I introduce my team quick, not to be on there. And they are with the 3 area managers at Freetown, East, West, and Central, Mr. Mandel, Mr. Yusuf, Mr. Kombi. They are there also with the transmission and distribution manager, right? Responsible for transferring water across Freetown. They are the director of corporate services. Okay, so Guma, we mandate our Western area, both urban and rural. So, pop country, the Waterloo, not the business, the gas, and work with business agency. We are just inside Freetown. We get one main infrastructure we know the Guma that very well Guma that airport. That facility alone responsible for 95% of the water supply. We get other facilities like Regent, we get another facility in Regent. Regents, 90 supply region, Leicester, Gloucester, IMAT, then very soon we will extend them to Hill Station. We get other smaller facilities like Whitewater, from Botanical Garden, that is almost underground now because we don't the trees are really good. We get Allentown. Allentown, for the past 1 year, we need to use them because Allentown said they get water from Charlotte. The other said they don't do tea, almost to the side where they get water. So they're not usable for now. But we get program for do something about that. We also get blue water. Blue water mainly supply predominantly water to Wellington. That is due to human activities. That is what they will cry. So because there's small facilities here, they make dry season. They always be a bit more challenging because more people than today we not ready to get access. Some that hill day, the facilities on the run. Mamba Ridge said when they run. Tombo, we get facilities on Tombo, they run, although threatened by human activities. Having said that, we develop new projects across the board, and we've done it for the past 3-4 years. We are beginning with 1 year course with Government of Australia. Government of Australia don't fund Waterloo water supply and Mambo water supply. Waterloo is about 75% complete. We've done this year by very far. Mambo is about 90% complete. Instead, we hope it's done this year. Then we get a huge program with African Development Bank, with the go on. Angola, the main one, Angola water supply. Angola water supply is 90% complete. In fact, we hope for the user in June. So the Chinese then, they hope they don't develop a fantastic system from emergency hospital all the way to Hamilton. They don't lay pipe almost all them road there. So all them whatever you see the leak there, by June we will switch over. That is the leak that came out the past. Then the beauty about that system is we don't also connect up to the Guma system. You're already connected to the Guma system. So that then communities that they will probably be the first community where will begin enjoying 24/7 according to how we don't plan. We also do Babadori. Babadori is quite challenging because of the elevation. Not to say we'll be able to put water now with this road is fast to pump. So Babadori we don't develop a series of projects. They now with the store water in the season, keep and take dry season. But right now, the water level don't go low, but the one day we will probably manage it for the next 2 months because we know how to run out of the water. A big and so far. So we build more tanks now. We don't rehabilitate the existing tank. We really expand capacity. We build new ones. And Babadori is also supplied by Congo Dam. If you go outside Takudama, you will see Congo Dam there. It's the oldest dam in Africa, even old past Puma. Now we rehabilitate down there because the problem we get with that is the leak. So by where you see the season of October, November, December, water all those. But now it's been rehabilitated. So next year, we the regions able to enjoy water. Having said that, this year, because we do the rehabilitation, for the first time we will supply water to IMAT, we will supply water to American University. Even as I speak, we will supply water to American University. IMAT along the road stays with the concrete. So next year now, the other project will take and try for extend that to Hill Station, Bambayila, and all that. Now, the other projects that we don't develop, we don't pick up. Allentown. Allentown, we get small challenge in Allentown. Allentown, Kalabata, and the water right now. But because the water set 9 the plant is there, but the water not there. So we don't develop a project. We develop 2 new catchments for Allentown. We move from Charlotte. Charlotte will get the water now. We abandon that. Human activities they do to us. We go Mogeba and Moten. They now will collect water, lay new pipeline to Allentown. Then subsequent projects, and we even build storage like how we done for Angola, so that their facilities they will be useful year round. So that's that. I also want to say thank you to the British, because the reason why we even enjoy the water system by now, if you remember, 6-7 years ago, the British came in town, post-Ebola, even though the project began in 2018, then completely rehabilitated the dam, treatment plants, and parts of the transmission pipeline. They even try for helping out develop some very strategic projects. With challenges, the key challenge we get deforestation. I mean, I call a lot of facilities where they run now as a result of deforestation and human activities within Usai with the water. I mean, with a spend like Allentown, Amoni will spend that plant is less than 10 years old. So here we are, we defend money again for change catchment just because people they don't go build next to Usai the way. So this is where government, parliament, they really need for help, because by Guma, we said we cannot. We get a lot of help from Ministry of Environment, but you know, if you take Guma now, even the main Guma system is seriously under threat. You know, and we push, but small knowledge don't want the house that in pop up all over the place. Society Guma supposed to get them attack of Guma down. Then Freetown will be really challenging. The other, but at this time of the year, we also lose a lot of water. We still send good volume to Freetown. The average normally should be 70,000 cubic meters a day. That figure will be nasty to you, but just the figure number 70. Now we send about 68, slightly less, which is good. I mean, a few years ago, by then I would say 50 something. So the pressure really enough for me we send water inside. You know, so we're doing that. We need to address the leakages. We don't address a lot of leakages up and down Freetown, but we still get a lot of work to do. We're getting cowboy community plumbers there. We just wake up one day, the only line, somehow, and fail we have for connecting to the system. We don't weed out a lot of spaghetti pipes, but we still get a lot of it. So again, through the operational units, through the projects that we will develop this year, we will really try for the units that's spaghetti program. The plants, even if we are 100% effective, we will not get any of these challenges. Water still not do for Freetown. The population not increase, and it organize. We get a lot of industries, etc. We also supply a lot of industries. So, but Freetown water has been thoroughly studied through the Freetown Master Plan, water supply and sanitation master plan studies. And now we identify locations where we need to build more dams. So within the next 15 years, we need to build 10 new dams. But within 5 years, 1 to 4. 1 at Hamilton, 2 at Regent. The Congo Dam I mentioned, we need to build another one because it's small, not fit for both right now. Then the neighboring valley, I need to take the we already need Tuti. We need for being a dam at Tuti. Congo and Tuti for handle regions completely, and then communities that they. Hamilton for help still with Freetown. Then number 2, River. When it rain a lot. Water by August the dam don't flow. With the true water now take the rain. We run to the sea. Then by then they also either we come back or we use that for the communities that we do. So I don't address your question, the progress we don't make so far, the challenges and the plans then for the future.
Thank you very much. When I see somebody we understand and sabi and when they work for make sure say people in Freetown or Western area get service or water. Like you say, challenges that day, but at the time. And I'm also happy with the frankness how he presents, because it's specific mention for places like Allentown and Calbaton where he say at the moment challenges that day because water not the good. But also that they do the best for make sure say they get mechanism for make water begin each their side of the day. And also important we say that part of the challenges that we they get now human activities. Because we don't say beaucoup people because of this issue of fair land for being they destroy most of the dam they really around. So una self get a civic responsibility for make sure say then same down here where they provide water, let not destroy them. So even if possible the community self you say, oh, I get land near that dam there. Now you civic duty for making buy that land a good bill, making affect the dam. So thank you once again, Father, for how you don't present. We get good questions that we don't come. Who will ask me to give the questions, but I'm also happy because you don't try to answer most of them during the time we don't present. We will come on now, we will go to Abdul, we na director of DSTI. Himself, obviously, he joined me in October, we president appoint him because he don't do plenty work internationally. So, because you small, we go on for make you tell people who are you, and also since when you don't come, whose progress you don't meet, DSTI don't make, waiting at the challenges them, then you start to get your vision as a leader for DSTI, waiting at them plans, the redemption the way you get for move DSTI to another level. So over to you, Abdul.
Thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. So like moderator said, I don't need salon for over a decade. Left go study South Africa and India. Upon completion of my studies and then return back to South Africa, I founded the Africa School of Technology. It's an institution in South Africa where we teach technology only. We're driving the force of the fourth industrial revolution. And also, I don't assist universities in terms of developing curriculums in the technology and ministries of education in South Africa, like from high school, primary school. So the world is moving to the 21st century, and the rest of the world, everyone wants to bridge that gap, where we build on the gap to meet the fourth industrial revolution. So what is the fourth industrial revolution? First was the man age revolution, where everything was manually done. And then we have electricity. And electricity came, that was the second industrial revolution. And then from there we have the internet evolved into the technological advancement, which is the third industrial revolution. But now the world is moving to the fourth industrial revolution. For that to happen, we need the 21st century skill set. This is where we incorporate technology and human thinking and logic. So October, I had the opportunity, but before October, I believe most of them have seen that in the news. I was at Leone that developed the first African humanoid robot with AI capability. This was just a few months before Tesla introduce their robot. I did mine, where I actually built a robot to deliver a keynote address at me company in 5 years at the fast week college. So I have the opportunity to come back to Sierra Leone as a director to my skills and impact and make sure we follow the president's vision. I think we get President Bio was one of the most visionary leaders ever in this country. One before 1996, he was that man that see the importance of democracy and giving democracy. And then it came 2018, he said the importance of technology and innovation. And then he founded DSTI and made it like it's my baby and put DSTI online offer. So take it from them. And 2-3 decades, 100 years from now, people will see the importance of DSTI as we move into this technological world. So came back to Sierra Leone, DSTI has done some tremendous work. Like the first 8 result checker, that was a huge impact, partnering with UNICEF and other NGOs like UNDP and all that. But like Mr. Moderator said, you're rightfully, every leader has their own vision, and then as the institution grows, so is their vision. So me coming from that background of technology in other countries, and I've done it. Like I've done digitalization for a city like Olundi, South Africa. I've done for Think Trio, Richards Bay, work with them in digitalization during COVID in 2019, 2020. I was leading that. So now in Sierra Leone, in my country, one of the challenges for us is for the people to accept that we're moving to that direction of the technological age. Sorry. Okay, so it's for we the people and for me where we say we need for use technology. We always look for the problems and then we don't see the importance of the solution. When Facebook came, nobody knows being able to afford an iPhone. But when you see a button of Facebook because you want to see your family in picture in America or London, we all afford for iPhone. We not look say no internet cafe, nothing like that. Because if you see the importance of the solution, then you'll find the means of getting it. We first have to see DSTI as a big brother that enable the ecosystem of technology in the country. That's number one. Number two, DSTI has to lead the drive of the technological transformation between MDAs. This is not to cut down what they're doing, but the job there is for them to execute their work effectively and meet the demands of Sierra Leoneans. I think if Sierra Leoneans, we don't want to enjoy our country, we will not be here. But we love our country, we want to be here. And then the president is appointing people in these positions, is expecting them to deliver their work for the people of Sierra Leone. It's not just to say, I'm in this position, not to say, no more, me not this person, I'm not the boss, or I'm in a government. No. Your job as a government is to be held accountable to the people of Sierra Leone. And now we get DSTI to assist you and use technology for making you able to achieve your work. So, since it came, we look at Sierra Leone, we have the highest development crisis every day. After every 100,000 people with them born, about 400 they die. Right? That's a big thing. And no matter how much money you get, or how much success you achieve, if you out of Sierra Leone and you say that from Sierra Leone, people look at Sierra Leone and then they say, why your country is like that? You put in technology, but your country is still backward. So that alone is like, it's like an embarrassment. So you feel like you need to cancel alone and do what you get for doing, change your country. So we don't develop a solution called the Puestra. So now for track down below money, we understand we got a huge problem with doctors in the country. So, but we get enough nurses then, we go the last mile, like Falaba. So we develop an application, we will take you, go to the village into the nurses there. The nurses go check the below man, wait till the below man in status, and click a button. The doctor at the nearest village will get a notification. If now a high risk case, they go tell the nurse, bring that below man local admitter, or else something will happen. This will save your life. This is the important of technology. Why? So let's understand how visionary is President Bio for bringing innovation at the center of the office for me to deliver things like this. Another thing we work on, I gave the Kuma Valley man to talk about rainfall and water problem. That's my big challenge if I was even born. Even when I'm born, I left Salon Cab. I think we don't get technology now for change that perspective and assist with. So I currently built AI tool where they analyze Salon rainfall for the last 40 years. So what did this level do for me? Which I will present to the public for you to understand. So these data I collect from the satellite that reads the weather forecast. It shows you the pattern of rainfall in the last 40 years in the country. Before what is small, well, they say Friday the rain can stop. But anybody can tell me which day will you get the highest amount of rain in the country? According to the data analyzed currently, it tells me that Monday and Tuesday we have the highest amount of rainfall on Salon. What that will do for you? Now, it helps me for looking at the disaster team understand that Monday, Tuesday, there's high chances of flood, and Mabela, Nabi, that is, we save lives with the technology. Technology will not go anywhere. We have to accept it, all of us. Now, I can give an idea of data for decision making. So the brother Aguma understand, say, okay, region will get highest amount of rain compared to Waterloo or compared to Hamilton. So we know we need to save more water, we need to use more water. They come up with their own technical ideology in that environment that I'm not good at, but we don't present the data to them. If you travel out of this country, Sierra Leone is beautiful, but if you do oversee, you Google Sierra Leone, which you see. See Bay, Mabela, nobody will show you IMAX. Nobody will show you the beautiful landscape, Aberdeen Beach. Number two, this has been a huge embarrassment for me since I was 18, where I studied. So I come to DSTR, and at the moment we change everything on Google Maps. And they present Sierra, so rebranding the country digital presence. So what we don't do? If you drive overseas, you don't need to stop and ask somebody, so who's the petrol station? It's on Google Maps. At the moment we don't upload all the petrol stations there in Salon on Google Maps. All the police stations in the country, they're on Google Maps. All the schools, all the hotels to push tourism. So why we have to do Google Maps? Because DSTI, I said we create enabling environment, and enabling environment in technology in that sense. We build a critical tech infrastructure in user innovation for the people. Now, I will just start to talk with innovators them and developers them, tap from my experience. And tell them, this is not Google Map. You're not able to build the Uber out of these, and then you will navigate through Salon. That's how America, they get Uber, they get the dash cam, and then they get the Uber Eats. So now Salon now, we young innovators, we will do that soon. We go buy fry, help the economy locally, while it's still not also in the town, and the app on the other side. So we have to put this infrastructure. And that also can help now radio station and the media team them, but they couldn't ever give traffic updates. By now I'm running out of time, and my moderator says 7 minutes. I don't want to go more than 7 minutes. So I'll stop here for now, and thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Now, you know, when the man they talk, you see Maui stability they talk. Maui understand what they talk. And at this President Bill they showcase that regardless of who's in the world, once you get your talent, you get your skill, and you let your country. You don't need to be SLPP, you don't need to be any party. Once you let your country, you want to come for give service. President Bill don't make the platform for you. And you know, they explain all man the shake head. You know, because they admire the things the way you talk about. And we know say you just come. We know say in the next probably couple of years, we will talk about wonders. We not say see what you talk about. The woman the way they belay. The app the way they make for track them. For make sure say we link them to the healthcare workers there. So you mean say we human them, they go they make sure say they get the service, but also maternal mortality. We go reduce that significantly. Coincidentally, we talk about also how they try to put data together for even help women on water business. And also, most importantly, on Google Map about Salon. Because now we set up for the brand in the country. And we want to thank you and very inspired on behalf of all the young people for seeing this kind man and waiting and vision what you want to do. But then, we can now move to Parliament. Because all them beautiful ideas there, all them beautiful plans there, sometimes they get them challenges. But Parliament, then they, for oversight, but also for monitor, make sure, say, them beautiful ideas, them plans, the people that you get, now different MDAs, them, make them deliver on them. So now maybe get with sister, when I Rebecca, we also can tell you, waiting at Parliament, their own position, their own views, their own ideas, them, on how the people in the water sector and also in the innovation and technology sector therefore go about for the work. So over to you, Honorable.
Thank you very much. You know, where my brother they talk this on the digital man, they watch and not even they again and go sit down. I don't go. That's not because we believe say most of we don't travel. We don't go to other country then. We don't see waiting the happen. But in all of this, Parliament gets a pivotal role for play for my country go before. Because it is one important arm of government. That is, one strong thing where we get, now for make we get representation them from within the people them for camp Parliament and make fine law them for help the country go before. I believe say if we dey talk here today about water and we dey talk about digitalization, it not go on if Parliament not put hand in. Yes, we in our Parliament we dey make laws, good laws. Recently in 2022, before they come to the 2023 election, we passed the Guma Valley Act. That is where they review them, they pull them from privatization, then bring and come back, then give to government. They say the way Guma they go so with private, and not seems they supply people there. Because we parliamentarians, we they represent UNA as the people there. So when they look at laws, we sit in our favor the well-body and well-being of we people the way we they represent. We they call them law them back. Now they say review. We they call them back for checker. We say make we see. May we pass and sober. So take go good for people then. As soon as I hear what my brother say from Guma Valley, in 2022, we repeal the 2017 Guma Valley Act for pull and come out from privatization. We bring and come to government so that the ministry go take over. And when the ministry take over, we all see the results where we brother they tell we about. That's so Parliament they work. But it not stop there. When I hear we brother talk just on say we get oversight tool. We not only they make law. If we don't review that law, we need for Fala for CC, waiting we say inside that law, then comply. That is, then work with her. We for come out and pipeline, we work out, we go and see waiting there happen. And really, I give kudos to Guma Valley for waiting and don't do so far for we people there. Because now we people there, we they represent. And we tell Papa government plenty things, especially President Julius Madabio, he get act for this country. And the act we get for this country, now they manifest. Water na life. And we as women all over the world, one thing where we want in our life most, now water. Even you as man, you need water. Water gets a lot for doing our life there. And yeah, now capital city. If we as Parliament not put our foot down for ensure that we people then get water, it will be disaster. But what we brought at all is the people that they interfere too much with the water business, especially the water catchment thing. We all the seen in this country, in this city, people there who say water they run fine one. You see the water they flow, people they go there, they brook na water side. Till they go there, water side no day again. Because people they don't cut the tick they day, people they don't pull the rock they day where they hold the water, they build host they day. We as Parliament, we get role for play. Because we need for tell government for do an interministerial meeting. Because what you do, who that they give them people they the land outside the water they say Ministry of Land. Who that they're responsible for the forest? They say, how they call them? Environment, EPA, they don't, also the other way they keep the forest safe the whole day. NPAA. If that they all not come together and no waiting for do, we go continue for suffer for water business. But we tell God thank you, the roots where Guma Valley they take. And we say, as parliament, we dey ensure, just be they talk to me brother before we start this meeting. I say we really go ensure for CC, we capture them inside we budget. Because in all of this way that they do, if the budget not make good provision for them, the work not go work. The thing not go happen because now money, now you they take work with. So we believe that we as parliament, one thing what they do, for make we president in dream come true, now for ensure when the national budget come before we, make we see how we go increase the money when we allocate to the Ministry of Water Resources. For Guma Valley, they work for go before. Why make we they do this? Because we are the people and representative, and we for stand for the people there. Coming to digitalization. Now, Salon, we they see and say a new thing. But they tell you right now in parliament, we they go paperless. You know they see again that they share or the paper or we report them to we. Instead, we they use now a small computer for check. What it mean? We as the people's representative, we need for talk to we communities. We need for talk to picking them, make them learn. Right now, they at this room. I see some journalists then they use phone. First then big camera then they use. Then they use phone. When you get phone like this, you get the one on wall now you hand. It go reach a time say some man go just use computer because they want take note. But inside the phone, all the information they do. But what thing we need? Education. We need for make people understand this. And we as parliamentarians, we get that responsibility. Now that make when the President Julius Madabio, we find daddy. When it comes with this idea of digitalization and technology with innovation, we try very hard na parliament for make we go ahead, okay, for make the directorate set up. And we capture on our budget. Because without that, this sector not be for work under the Ministry of Communication at all. And we need that in this country. Other country, then they far ahead. You will see small picking, even the primary school in some country there. Africa country, man left with man country. If you own computer for you, and they play with and everything, but yeah, we begin them by the time they old phone, now Facebook, now TikTok. They don't even understand, say, the education we'll get in school. It's there inside this phone. Now I hear you one thing where, well, I will pull an ado. I hear you say, then they try for make about 200 and some schools, government they try for make them connect internet. Yes, so my brother maybe go give that clarification. Then they try for make them connect internet and their schools and they, so that when they go they teach them, it not go be again chalk for make you teach at the hand they dirty. They go digital. And we begin and say we'll use them phone if possible. They will get something the way they will take notes without they not use book again. Because even the book how they use, them paper how they use, it also they contribute to with climate emission in our country. And climate change, the one of the things the way they involve with greatly. But technology and digitalization with innovation, it the help for make we solve the issues of climate change. And Parliament's ready for welcome and work towards that and do all we can able inside we budget and we oversight for ensure say team the Legnande, the old farm that we country. So that we self we country, then we'll look with and say we are developed country. They not go see we say we are underdeveloped country because of technology. But good thing, now we get e-commerce, we get e-governance. But good people, when you ask them, he said, no, I don't go to a bookshop, we not get the constitution, 1991 constitution. Go on your phone, a day. E-governance. Anything where you want to know about government, go search. you go see and dey. You no need forget boku book, boku paper. You sit down and you also able read. So I believe say Parliament, we say they work in line with waiting a government in vision for ensure say good thing come na the life of the people then. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Well, you know, where there's a market platform and we sabi wetin they talk about. You see it clearly. Say this na woman we not just only the go see on Parliament number. It contributes. So it's a be all but the woman legislation them. It's a be all but the progress we don't make of technology. Now, as usual, I know say after the panelists they can give a presentation. Normally the ministry can put out flyers them where people can ask questions because also not all man go able to inside the hall. So we keep prioritize the one that we don't ask question first and leave them question when they respond to them question and they after that one day we can inside the hall. So I will quickly run through the question then for Mother Abdul because I think now there are two more specific the questions can come for. Some of them I don't answer them, but then some of them new. But I can just probably take notes. I'll just read them quickly. Now for Guma Valley, the first question is what is Guma doing to address the issue of people building homes on top of water pipes and establishing communities along the lines, especially in Juba area? Why is Guma not paying attention to protecting water sources in Freetown? For example, Kosoto, Hastings water sources are under serious threat of drying up. As the Guma Valley considered partnership to enhance water supply in the construction, revenue collection, and management of its assets in the private sector. So they ask about some of the areas they want to work operational-wise, why or not the private sector for support. Guma cannot source or meet people's water needs. This is partly to do with storage and retention. How many water storage retention facilities will Guma get? What specific initiative has the Guma Valley Water Company implemented to improve water supply in Freetown? I know say this should be done at the rest now and the shown in the back small. Also, this is important because Abdul said there, as the company incorporated technology and innovation to optimize water distribution and management in the city, what measures are being taken to ensure equitable access to clean and safe water to improve water quality for all residents of Freetown? Can you provide an update on the progress and impact of recent water supply projects or initiatives in Freetown? I know say if you don't talk about that one. What are the long-term goals and vision of Guma Valley Water Company in enhancing water supply services to Freetown? How can DSTI and Guma Valley partner in providing smart meters, IoT sensors that can track water quality and solutions to know water usage? For DSTI, Abdul, you get questions in the back. They say, what are the key priorities and objectives of DSTI in Sierra Leone and what efforts are being made to bridge digital divide and promote digital inclusion in Sierra Leone? And also you don't touch on some of that one in there. How is the Directorate promoting and supporting innovation and technological advancement in the country? And how do you support research and development activities in key sectors such as agriculture, health, and energy? Can you provide examples of successful projects or initiatives that have been spearheaded by the Directorate? And also you don't talk about some of that one in there. Also, what strategies are in place to enhance STEM education and skills development among youth in Sierra Leone? How does the Directorate leverage emerging technologies such as AI, blockchain, and IoT to address societal challenges and drive economic growth? What role does the Directorate play in promoting commercialization of research and innovation inputs? That are the questions then for DSTI. Then generally, they ask questions on KUSH. They say, which are the additional measures that we government put in place to address the KUSH business? I will talk about as well. The Honorable Person will talk about that one day as well. But then I will give an update on what the government don't do and how far we did. And also they ask question back about, they say they want to make the ministry invite the Minister of Energy and the DG of ETSA for the next press briefing. We'll talk about the status of electricity. And I will compare to the minister, because the minister in New York, I will tell them that if the people and say, make invite ETSA and electricity. So what we will do, Mama, you will take 3 minutes, and also you don't address some of the issues there, for talk about anything new when they ask about. They will accommodate we can to Apple as well, for talk about the thing they will new when they talk about it. And then I will touch more small bits on the push business, and also other people will help me for talk about the push business as well. So we start with you.
Yes, thank you very much. People that are building on top of the pipes, that's another major risk for people. But what I mean, people don't understand, we call business really now for supply and data. You get lots of other agencies, like the right of way is under SLRA's control, you know, so we can only work with other agencies, not so we go there, we go begin to people and this and that. And sometimes you get legal undertones we, you know, most people shy away from getting involved in. But we need to work with SLRA and other government agencies for clear the pipeline. Juba here, of course, Angola and another place. In fact, last week, somebody with a transport excavator stepped on the pipe and broke the coupling. 30 hours shut down, and in that course, we get for the work day and end for trying to fix that. This states and coastal town, of course, need to be protected. Because our future place standing, and we already have a project, we already have a detailed designs for waiting one for doing our states and coastal town. So we're not ready for good aid, but in 1 or 2 years, we'll be going there, and we will need that catchment day so that we will implement that project. So again, we debate government, other arms of government, environment, and so that we try to protect. Partnerships with the private sector. Yes, it is how we act. We're supposed to do that. Like there's for small services, laying of pipes, maintenance activities. We're really supposed to outsource that to the private sector. We're not there yet, but we will try to see how we will go in that direction. Storage facilities, of course, you know about the Goma Dam, you know about the Pogo Dam, you know about the Babadari Sakila Dam. So we build a couple of more storage facilities. Initiatives to address water supply around the day, equitable distribution of water. We get a robust ration schedule. We'll divide Freetown into 3 or into 6. East, West, and Central. East get 2, then West get 2. So each of these slots, they get water in 6 hour slots. Yes, so, and we just get the shop, the open the other one. So that way, we make sure see everybody. And these guys that they work around the clock for make sure see that they happen. Technology, water supply, and how Guma will partner with DSTL. Really, we're looking forward to that. We get a lot of technology, but we also need a lot of technology. Now we have a very robust building system. We have the customer information. What we need now we need, like when you talk about maps, Google Maps, and everything. I would love to see like a map of Usai customers don't report or people that Freetown don't report through their phones, Usai leakage, they snap out and upload them, you see the GPS coordinates and everything. Then how long will it take for repair those leakages, the status of them, as done at my office, and see that on an hourly basis. That would be really fantastic. Because we are called area manager and say, they can go across. If after 1 hour, I look the another good aid, you know, then I will get for her as well. So we get a lot of things we will need for them. We want customer apps. We want apps for the employees. They aid them because not everybody will get a computer or laptop. But if you get your phone and computer, you will go around, you will record things, you will report on things, you know, then we go there and we will see. So we really want that kind of package we're looking for.
Thank you very much. Abdul, you will take the mic for make you also touch about things that were asked, where you know the spot is. If you get 3 minutes, thank you very much.
To the audience, I want to say thank you. And to the man from Goma, I think when for a young somebody like me, being given an opportunity to come back to Sierra Leone, and they said a man's best servant is himself. But choose me people and choose my country and a car with a car. I want to make you come. You jump within 2 days, say, I'm in Sierra Leone, I can work for the country. I want to help all the MDA. So when you say, Mr. Mada from Goma, that's an idea to look for jumper, let's put him and support you. The priority for these guys, for the act, is that one, use technology and bridge the gap for the old people that we replacing in their point accountable using technology. So to me, that's a priority. We want to make sure say we're able to easily get on our passport without. And then McKinney Institute, McKinney, sorry, I still need a salute, but we just open one there as well. So they're learning also they want, we partner with UNICEF, free of charge, go there and learn. And then we also got a tool called the Learning Passport, with over 900 courses for free. Please, I encourage you now, and they make gonna go, wanna learn more on that. Well, we have to understand the current state of Sierra Leone and technology. It's not the infrastructure. Is the understanding and the readiness. So somebody asked for blockchain IoT. We're not there yet, but we can get it. And then it's all about effort between we, the people, and of Sierra Leone. We all need to come together and make sure this happen. Now we're in Web 2. Sooner, Sierra Leone would move to Web 3. Web 3 is called the civilization of the internet. When that time comes, is when we're going to get blockchain. We're going to make sure we have smart cities with IoT. We're going to change from, we're not going to get EDSA problem anymore, we're going into solar. And then we're not going to worry about fiber optic anymore, we will think about Starlink. So it's going to become more accessible and cheaper. But we go other countries and say, oh, the NEPA and blockchain, NEPA and this. No, most of these things are in sandbox, the piloting. So at the moment, though we grab the little things that we do with the Google Map and other basic stuff, then make we one with them, make we digitalize, digital transformation of the president's vision to the MDAs, make we access, give access to people. And sooner that's done, we'll be move to the Web 3, and then we'll make sure Sierra Leone be technological inclusive for every Sierra Leone. That's now we dream, that's how the government is doing, and I'm here to support, and we need to know our support. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abdul. Kush. Now, the updates will be threefold. One, I want to tell now what we do at the interministerial level, but also for response to some of the videos that we don't see on social media. They are also no say the last one when Honorable Kaisa, no say Parliament also recently because various people for go discuss about Kush. One no say Honorable will talk about. Now, from every day this far about Kush, now because the president is safe. They realize say this is a serious issue. Because remember say the 5 big game changer them, youth man them, they embedded them inside the ticky one for make them provide for the job. But for make you do so, you need your man who get good head and we get well body. Now the only way you go with the job. So president sit down and say, this push a serious concern will it affect you. So, President last year, he formed an interministerial committee where get various ministries and agencies. Where now the Ministry of Social Welfare don't need them. Since that time there to now, they don't do plenty things there. But the most important thing, when you want to concentrate on, now for make sure say, we get a center who say people away with the refer to now as victims of this push, make them go open, make sure say place there where they go care them go for rehabilitate them. But not to just place them no more, one forget the young people they have for them go. We also get for make sure say them people they get people that we get competent skills them for serve them. So remember say earlier this year, on the 22nd of February, the Chief Minister will present President where they go launch the rehabilitation center where they don't put for the Kush people. We're going to the peacekeeping mission training center PMC now. 8 states. From that one day, we also realize when you get a facility today, we need people for make them train people we get skills. So far, through this initiative, we don't make sure I don't train about 70 social and healthcare workers. We don't also include mental health workers them back as well. So once they pay go there, through the interministerial committee, they know from various groups. So they get various groups them and competencies they will deal with people psychiatry, social care delivery, case management, referral system, skills development, community outreach, integration, what put in them, where they try to make sure this center will help people where don't suffer as victims from push women. Now, because of this, as at the time where the center opened, we began 50 service users them, where they start with, where now in the center, now it starts. So the one that they refer to as victim, about them 50, now they start with. Now, so far, we get about 38 where they at the center. Now the service center where they na PMTC. And out of these 50, 9 of their service users they don't escape. So out of the 50, 9 don't escape. Out of the 50, the 9 don't escape, we also get 3 female where they don't refer to the Kisi Psychiatric Teaching Hospital. So that means even though government they provide the facility and the center for help young man there, when they can go so young man and they say where they escape with the FD. But we know say through the interministerial committee and the Ministry of Social Welfare, they will try for it. The second aspect, now waiting when I don't see social media. When I don't see video the way they put them, young man they way are victim them, they shame their head. I understand say God each, I Metzkem area. We get waiting now don't happen say various communities them. Then they create initiative on how to support for address push business. Whilst government will welcome the initiative by various community, government also very concerned about the manner and the way how they do it. Because they therefore make sure say they therefore respect the human rights of victims then. And they therefore do it in a way where they respect the standard procedures then, where the Ministry of Child Welfare don't put together. So for instance, like college, we still say there be all some them young man there, now this informal center they shift their head. Government totally don't condemn that, they will be against that one. And as a result of that, the ministry don't intervene, social welfare don't intervene, they don't approach the center, and this community action now that they work with government through the ministry for make sure say whatever initiative and support they want for keep. Well, like I always don't say, for Fed Kush, not to governments no more. We need communities. But community for do them in a way where they respect people human rights, but also they don't to make sure say they dehumanize people way are victim. We also see Seba now Waterloo, they can one van where they try for catch the Kush young man where are victims there, but when they put them inside van. They say they will go worse there. Like I say, every community support is important because not to government one fit no more. But all those actions and initiatives, every community will make sure say we respect the human rights, we respect the compliance issues there. We also go by the standard procedure there, where government through the ministry don't set on how to handle them people are who now victim of Kush. So now that updates they are get for make sure say governments condemn all the practice that will happen against the victim they are. And whilst we welcome the support of the community in the key, we want to make sure say they work with government for make we rehabilitate the young people there and make sure say we put things in place for integrate them back to society. So now I make the last message for we victim there. Now that if they don't take you go na the center for rehabilitation, here we big, no one away. Here we big, get the service there, we're going to help you for integrate yourself back in society. So I will stop there so far on the push, and I will request for Honorable for let me also say a few words on waiting Parliament on the sofa.
Okay, thank you very much. One thing on my way may believe that this push business where they happen, the belly arts na pa woman there. Because when woman say one great picking, just stay that kind of way, you know they feel good. I feel say if anybody they concern with the woman, then we concern most. And I believe say waiting they come about this, like when we brother say one the mental health. We they talk no more, but good people they you know their mental health not correct. Some man because he say work no day. Me and the chairman for the Labour, Employment and Social Security Committee in Parliament. For say government, one of a target for the big five, they say one create 500,000 jobs. How this 500,000 job will create when all the young people the way they want to make this job, they all almost they go inside push. But when they bring that again, peer pressure, they say now then they put up a bottle scotch. When they go per occasion, then social function. Some man they wicked. So I even call it social wickedness. They even cause for make people they addicted to push. But in all of this, what in parliaments don't do. Yesterday, if the media sector will be in a parliament, then see where we call the chief medical officer, we call the AIG, we call all the different sectors that were responsible, even port authority, we call them. We call the immigration, we call a lot of other stakeholders where they're all there for ensure things the way they come inside our country. We know they blame the bobble, but not too much. They are the way they sell them. They are the way they come with her inside this country. So yesterday, that meeting they be there. And I think the parliament will start for think for how for put laws. Because when things don't pass now, we see say they affect the lives of people. What thing will they do? Will they think for put law? Law will make anybody where they find one thing. A better tracker. But like when we they say, we the people in success. Now we back the control and people the way they sell. I remember one time last year, was it in November or December? You send me the pass around, then they beat them push for body. Even the other way they sell and they beat them, although not a wrong method. But you get community people when they hide their people in labor. You know, at the end of the day, we they blame back government. So we as parliament, we say don't see Matrangawa and we don't commit with them. Like me, I they paralyze my concept. And they go kono, because kono, then at the other up, you forget self-report now do, and they go. Because then they sell them for buy push. The thing also addicted in there. Anything when they get, from make them get money for go buy push, then they make use of them. So they're not addicted to them. So we self as parliamentarians, we dey go our communities then. We dey call stakeholders then. Make we hang heads together. Waiting at the bylaws, the actions they will go take, we will help them young people here. Because our next generation, now our next parliamentarians there, now our next ministers there. If they never well so, now concern for we all. Now you brother, now you sister, now you cousin, now you relative, we all get stake in this. So we as parliament, we dey take real actions, and we as parliamentarians specifically, we said they try put one or two things together for go back now communities with other stakeholders for take action for save the lives of their young people here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable. So to the communities that we want for support and help, if you get people already per push, please make sure that you refer them to the center where government already set up for rehabilitate them. Not shave their head, not treat them bad, not maltreat them, because like Honorable say, whilst communities have get a role for play, we get for respect people human rights, because these are those victims only for help, support, you can take them back for make sure that they become meaningful citizens. On that note, we now can open the question time, and we start for ask questions. So we will do 4 sets of questions. If we get time, hopefully, we will do other sets of questions. As usual, your name, and then question, no preamble, no introduction, keep and short. So we'll get more questions that we will take. So we start from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And the mic, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Ibrahim Isaac Mansare. I am the Executive Director for Central Parliamentary Operations and Functions. The question will go to Mr. Mada. Mr. Mada, they talk about challenges. But I want challenge we not measure. So I want to ask you, how many MTAs there? We owe the Guma Valley, where Guma Valley the grip. So for short.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you very much. My name is Aladi Abuchi Bigele from Civic Society Movement. My questions go to the Kuma. What is the price for the 5,000 liter Bowser? If the Bowser supply the community, what is the price? Because we have put a community in place. We want to know so that you can be able to get that money to pay it back to Kuma. Yes, what is the price? My community is Puda Town.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
To say President, you talk about the video we go via. But it feels like you can't talk again about another video maybe via ourselves that they do mass burial. And this mass burial went to be talk of the town today. Go side and say some people not even die. What did the police don't do? What did government don't do? They don't provide press release on this video they go viral. No, we know.
Thank you very much.
From Ivy Blog Online TV. Well, this question will go to the IT man because now with the system, the information is available. So how you will overcome and put this cyber crime for make certain information there, not only.
Very good afternoon, Samuel Chanimo. Few concerns. Guma, I'm sure you are aware of this other side saying some of you man them they sell the Watana private home sale. And I might want to know how what gets that part. The result checker. Who is hosting the result checker? The back end of that result checker will find out say picking them go get results from school. The school not the result not the tally with waiting in at the result checker. Who that's the host that particular back end of it all. However, ASQ, together with my lady, Honorable, we 2018
Almost question again.
power. One sir, one.
No. Now, the first one I don't ask so. When I take the mic, I beg, we go discuss them after the press conference. Yes. So, first 5, but also I want for just say Abdul constrained with time. So therefore, we go just with the big Lord just answer this quick, and then we prioritize the next question, and then anybody we can actually go respond before you leave. Yeah? Okay, so over to you, Madam.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, NPA debt is a big issue. Of course, my issue will take the parliament several times. It doesn't grow every year. It grow, but we don't engage parliament. We don't engage government. One solution on the table is debt swap, because we said that liability to NRA. So one will just balance and see how that goes. But we get prepaid meters now where we want to try for some government agencies, not all. We can't connect prepaid to hospitals, for example. But like utilities, we can connect to prepaid meters and so on. So we'll test that. The other one, price for community service is 10,000, 250. 250 for 10,000 liters. It's highly subsidized, human subsidized to community. Yeah? But the tank has to be registered. So you will go to the office to register. Illegal sale of water to pumps. If now ordinary staff supposed to be connected to the network, I think they're free, right? Supposed to be free. If now community tank, we Bowser they carry empty water, inside they sell it. 500 per batter. 500 per batter, yes. Sometimes they put that 10,000. But if we are aware, if you get information of whether they do this, just make me know. We will invest it. Okay, thank you very much. Abdullah.
Well, with DSTI, we mandate is to adopt policies and implement it. So for we to work on the cybersecurity bill, first has to come from the Ministry of Communication and Technology. They have to work on the policy. The policy will come to DSTI. So we will adopt it by doing cybercrime awareness, and after that we can create readiness for the security stakeholders. Like I just had a conversation in the workshop with the police force and the military last week. So, but that to happen has to come from the policy, that we will adopt that policy. But it's a big issue. I think we need to work towards that as a country, especially if we work on digital transformation.
Right. On the mass burial as well, we always notice as a government, we care very deeply about the dignity of whatever government do. Now, mortuary getting challenges. We know say over time, there are various ways that means how government or mortuary then they bury people in. Obviously, if somebody in a street, nobody know go identify them, then the person die, then can't go, or somebody don't take for long, nobody not show up, like that. So there are various means and ways at which point mortuary, because there's a storage facility, make person ready for long, waiting to make them ready to that. But as I speak to you now, active conversation is gone about how do we make sure say we do have in a more dignified way when and where, and I hope say probably if not this press conference, it's probably future press conference there, we can able also get a conversation, get somebody as well for the information about just the manner on how it happened, because like I always don't say dignity we get for make sure say we safeguard that one day at different stages, whether you know what time when they live or you know what time we don't die, But then because of the challenges the way mortuary get, they get various means the way they use for make them decide at which point they do mass funeral. But like I tell you, there are active conversation on how, when, and how we will become better. So I think so far the information we can get. But obviously, if after this press conference, again, if want further information, I will also make it known. So we go for the last set of questions, but we prioritize if somebody gets from the STI as well, because Abdul gets time back. So one from this side, we get 1, 2, 3. All right. So I don't see one from this side, 1, 2, 3. That was it.
Yes. It's the new technology way that can be AI poses a lot of challenges. Of course, misinformation, fraud, all of this. Now, what's the DSTI they do for support the regulation of Google for regulate the use of AI in this country?
Thank you. I don't think so we need to do any policies to regulate AI. What we should be doing as a country, we should be teaching self-governance and AI ethics. And I've been an ethical actor for the last 9 years. It doesn't mean I cannot be unethical. I phone. Why I was calling my same Wi-Fi. But I have ethics, and I was taught they treat me well and oath, so I use honesty to protect people. So if we use policies to kill AI, we kill innovation. And then we need innovation to solve our problems in our country. So what we should be doing here is self-governance. We get bad doctors then. But because they taught them ethics at medical school, so they prefer to look after life more than money. So I think what they do right now, they'll practice ethics when it comes to AI. But if you say we do policies, white people don't do policies right now. They build different kind of AI tools for saving them time and money and develop the economy. So we should be going through that path. So I think that answers your question, sir.
Honorable, me and I do the right for exclusive. You know, somebody where they talk for woman and picking them parliament.
Sorry, DSTI, please.
Any more question for the STI? Okay, so let's just put them, let's group them together. Yes, so I'll come back to you.
My name is John Kelly Mara. I report
Yes.
for Daybreak newspaper.
Yeah.
Mr. Malik, we have several innovators in town because I started you to the Prince Island because you to the Prince Island. We have innovators in town. So what are you doing for those innovators, the young one coming up, to help them to showcase their activity out there? What are you doing? Because we have innovators in town. What are you doing to help them showcase their activity? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, the next one.
Okay, Abdullahi from Moonlight Media. Mr. DSTI. Of course, this new app we don't put, of course we don't develop this AI tool, right? So you don't talk say, you see no user for analyze rain. So how accurate is this application? Because very few people will be rely on them for go outside and do their own do the business. So how accurate is this application? Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. DSTI, anybody again? DSTI done? All right, Abdul Big, no, just take the balance T, they'll just grab up on it. Come quick. Yeah, keep them very short because there are a few more minutes.
Good afternoon. Voice of Salon newspaper. You talk about the rehabilitation center. How secure is it? Because you mentioned that 9 people have already escaped, and you are encouraging us to take the Kush victim there. So how secure is it?
Okay, thank you very much. Very secure.
Maybe don't be emotional. Maybe don't be emotional. Some journalists, they get emotional.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I am Prince and Christopher Kamara, I write for Open Space newspaper. My question is for Sandy Esquire. Now, you told us a whole lot of things that the government has done towards this Kush and towards eradicating Kush, but you never told us what the security forces are doing.
Nina Bokari Kamara, I write for the New Storm newspaper. Mr. Mada, and few weeks ago, I understand say that this tower area una demolish some building and recently I understand say una don't tell the people them back for let them return at them place and one almost una use the money una use for do that demolition, then whose ERC una use for let them people them return at the same place now. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. So that's how we end. Okay, just this last one.
Yes, as I say, Honorable, you now possible to talk for picking.
Okay, now for that quick,
yes,
because introduction you want
recently, Pekin they died na Gambia. 3 Pekin died as a result of Bondo. So as possible they talk for Pekin and guy Pekin and woman in our parliament. Which at the moment we don't get law way to criminalize Bondo business in this country. What you do as a parliament for ensure say we get law where they decriminalize the FGM thing in this country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Shall we go start with Abdul for the questions then on the STI?
Thank you. Yeah, you asked about the question with regards to the app. It's not an app, so it's an AI model that will analyze the data. So we got the data from the satellite rainfall Jupiter that analyze weather for the overall. So the data is accurate. They can make you see CNN, they can read the weather forecast. So we get the data there, we go there, analyze that, we need the data for 40 years for Sierra Leone. And then we get the AI tool that will analyze it. It show you the pattern. It shows the pattern that during the mudslide. After we had the mudslide, we get a decrease of rainfall in Salome. Maybe you never noticed that, but from 2021, it done the pick up now. So that answers your question. And the other question was?
How can we get help?
Okay, so yeah, to showcase. So when I came, I invited most of the young innovators in Salome. They come in the office, talk to them, and close contact, not even through third party, with me. And then we have this one about very amazing and build a local project on the country. So what we need to try for the DSTI will not generate money, but we have the skills and have the experience is to mentor them, guide them, and put them with the right people. Like we get to that project called E-System. They build internet less. You don't need internet to access server, study material. We don't put them with UNICEF, GNU, Global. But we'll see how they can make most of those products, make it accessible at the villages then, and then some place in area they won't know so we have to get internet. Like this other honorable said, yeah, DSK they work on now with ISB and MDSS with the connect 403 schools, free internet connectivity. Currently we get 42 schools already enjoy the benefit. So they run and put up 403 schools around the country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On that note, we will left Abdul quick because he gets to go catch flights. Thank you very much, Abdul, for your expertise and for being with us. We hope say in future we will get you back for discuss on technology and innovation business. We now go to Mada, and after that, Lisa will answer your question.
Yes, thank you very much. So, Tawahil, my name is the main reservoir for CBD, Central Business District. I know they pump for all the facilities there, State House, PPs, etc. So, Yana, we get past 400 squatters over the years. So, after years of engagement, cooks their tea, finally with some team of people. So, we know say come back. You understand? So, I don't know say you get that information. They don't accommodate totally.
Thank you very much. A good friend at the back, Madam, they asked me, I say people let me escape, and then how secure the place. Now I make a good on the number. I say we get 50 service users a day. We, the government, will open and transparent. And I don't clear out to say out of the one day, 9 don't escape. So it simply means if I can't say we get 50, 49 escape, then na concern that one day, see? But we know say with every security, you go most 2-3 human lapses. But anything where they happen, it is a great opportunity for me to review the security mechanism around, the arrangements around for them to improve and work on better. So how for assure I say the center very secure. If you sabi party or anybody the way na victim, where you want if they make it go there, but also we dey try for appeal to everybody when a victim say themselves get civic duty to themselves. They get responsibility to themselves for make sure say if na here they come for me they can treat me, me they can help me can integrate back and not for home common who any side back. So whilst we committed to make sure say we don't get people away, they run away, escape again, but people away they get also responsibility to themselves for make sure say when they go they not for commodity. Somebody talk about law enforcement. Now we always don't say we approach to push. Now for make sure say one, for try as much as we can for prevent, two, we outreach, sensitization, we campaign at communities. But also, if it don't happen, what the government get for do?